Hello, I'm Brenden West, sports reporter with the Telegraph Herald, and I'm sitting here with our Telegraph Herald co-players of the year, Aliyah Carter and Jada Wills. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
I guess we'll just kind of get started. I think it's really fascinating your guys' stories because you started together, went through your volleyball careers, went your separate ways, but then you came right back to the top, and here you both are, just kind of a fitting conclusion to your volleyball careers. What I want to know, both of you guys started off at Hempstead. What was your first interactions like? What were your first impressions of each other? Aliyah, maybe we could start with you.
Well, I feel like it was like open gym or something. Actually, I first met Jada like way back when club. Yep. Her and Derek were playing on our club team against my little club team. And I was like, she's really good. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to block her. Yeah. But fast forward to like open gyms freshman year, I was just like, she's actually a great person and a great volleyball player also. And I couldn't wait for her to be my teammate.
Awesome. How about for you, Jada? What really stuck out to you about Aliyah, that first meeting?
From club, from the start, you could obviously, I was like, whoa, she jumps high for being 7th grade. I was just excited, especially when I found out 8th grade that I was transferring to Hempstead. I was like, yes, I'm going to get to play with like Aliyah Carter because she has such a great reputation and she wants to get better at volleyball. Mm-hmm. And I was just excited to be her teammate. And once you get to know her, she's even a better person and a better player. And I was just excited to have Trav coach both of us too.
Mm-hmm. So you guys going through that freshman year, both of you guys are on the court right at the bat. Did that surprise either of you? Or I imagine not, just because, look how things turned out.
No, I don't think it really surprised us because we knew that we would play, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. What really sticks out to you both about that freshman year? We'll start with you, Aliyah, again.
I have to think about it, but just being able to play varsity as a freshman was really exciting for me, and being able to be better every single day with that team was just a really great experience.
Jada, you guys made it to the state quarterfinals that year too, so that must have been a really big first step for you both.
Yeah, just like playing both as a freshman and together and just like learning and growing through our first year of high school volleyball, and then to end up making state and trying our best, but obviously we didn't win, but it was just an amazing experience, especially to play with Aliyah that first year.
So you guys both went on to do great things, obviously, from that year and everything. Sophomore year, Aliyah goes over to Wahlert. You eventually go over to Beckman, of course, but you guys go your separate ways. What was it like to face, we're talk about some epic battles there on the court there when Jada was there and Aliyah was at Wahlert. Those must have been some epic battles on the court. What really sticks out to you? Maybe Jada, we'll start with you. What really sticks out to you about those couple inter-city matches, because there were some classic battles there?
They were probably my 2 favorite matches that I've ever played in high school. I don't know, just like the energy from the crowd and just like trying to bring out the best in Aliyah and the best in myself. And I thought we really put on a show for each other and brought out the best. But I don't know, it was just exciting. And then we both end up winning one, so it was kind of poetic in the end too.
How about for you, Aliyah? Anything stick out about those battles?
It was definitely fun. Like Jada said, the crowd was amazing, and just playing against her is always fun. And it's just like friendly competition. Like, I just want to beat her and she wants to beat me, and in the end it turned out great.
Yeah, it really seemed like you guys both kind of stepped up your games during those matches too. I guess one of the things I'm wondering, what's your mindset when you know that you're going to play against a really big gun like you guys? You can probably both relate to it because you're both really talented players.
You just gotta try and match Aliyah's fire, honestly, when you're playing against her, and someone that's like very powerful and gets a lot of kills. So you just kind of gotta try and shut her down, even though you probably won't. So you're just trying to stop her for some points and try and win those points when you can. But otherwise, you just gotta let it happen and see what happens.
How about for you, when you're going up against Jada, it's a challenge. She's got all kinds of shots. She's really good at passing. What what do you try to do to stop her?
Well, usually I think when I'm in the front row, you're in the front row, yeah? So I know that she's not going to be back there to pass. So I try to, just find my shots, and I can't block her because I'm on the other side, but I trust my teammates, and of course she's going to get her points, and I just have to brush it off because I really can't do anything about it.
So Aliyah, turns out going to Wahlert, that was a really good step for you. You know, you go out your sophomore year, state kills record in the championship match. Junior year, you go out, win the state championship, all tournament team captain both years. I guess what really sticks out to you about those 2 championship runs? What do you think were some of your favorite moments?
I don't know. When you're in the championship game, it's kind of like a blur. So I don't really remember that much, but just being with my teammates and seeing the expression on my coaches' faces after we won was the best feeling ever. And just being able to celebrate that feeling with my team just means so much.
Jada, you were at state your sophomore year, and then junior year you missed out. I guess I'm wondering, you're seeing what Aliyah's doing on the volleyball court. Was there anything, I'm sure it made you a little bit jealous, but just because you're such a competitive player, but what really stuck out to you? What was going through your mind as you're sort of watching Aliyah succeed and do those things?
Obviously, I was a little jealous my junior year when I didn't make state, but I was happy for her and that she could lead her team to 2 state championships because that's impressive as a sophomore and junior. So I was happy for her, but I just wanted to do it, and I ended up doing it my senior year, so I was just happy for me and my team my senior year.
Did you watch her at all?
Yeah, definitely. I cheered her on all 6 games that she played at the state championship.
Nice. So watching her, I guess, what really stuck out the most to you as a volleyball expert, volleyball fan? What did you really admire about the way she was playing down at state?
She definitely plays her best either in her city games or down at state because she's a big time performer and she is ready for the big stage, especially for Division I college. But she just can get points very easily, and she really wants her team to win, and she'll do anything to make that happen.
So let's jump forward to senior year now. Kind of a little reversal. You leave for Beckman and everything. You've told me that you didn't really regret that decision, and how could you? You make it all the way to the state championship. I guess, Aliyah, unfortunately, you missed out on state this year, but I'm sure you were able to see what Jada was going through. She winds up getting all-tournament team captain by the end. I guess, how did you relate her experience to what you'd sort of experienced those 2 years?
I didn't get to go down there, but I did watch her in her final game, and just seeing the passion and her getting her shots done and just doing all that really reminded me of when I was playing. And it's like a different mode when you go to state, especially in the championship, and I saw that with Jada.
I mean, you've had a couple of years now to really settle and reflect on your all-tournament captain things. So when she got crowned that, I guess, looking back, is there anything that you sort of reflect on that maybe Jada hasn't quite experienced yet, just because, it's so recent for her?
Right. It's like really fresh right now, but probably in a year or 2, you're going to look back and be like, I did that. Like, that was me.
Yeah,
so.
No kidding. How did it feel to, not necessarily because Aliyah accomplished it, but how did it feel you'd seen Aliyah accomplish it? How did it feel for you to get to that moment? I know it didn't result in a championship, but all-tournament team captain, that's a heck of an honor.
I knew just like hard work and determination, especially going into my last year, I wanted to go out with a bang and accomplish something for Beckman and for myself personally, but I was just proud of what I brought to that team and what I made happen for myself and for that team.
So you guys are actually going to share the court again for the senior all-star game on Saturday, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. So what's that going to be like for you guys to basically revisit and be on the same team? That's going to be a heck of a team to stop for sure. Aliyah, you can we'll go with you first.
I'm super excited because I haven't played with her since freshman year, so it's been a while. And I'm excited to see how, we come together and play because we've obviously grown as volleyball players and people since we played together. So.
Mm-hmm. How about for you, Jada? What are you most looking forward to sharing the court with Jada sharing the court with Aliyah again?
I'm definitely excited because we've gotten so much better since our freshman year, just improving with every aspect of volleyball. And I'm just excited to serve, receive, and dig when she's in the front row, and she'll do the same thing for me. Mm-hmm. So I'm just excited for us to pull out a win in the All-Star weekend.
So I asked you this at the beginning, just sort of first impressions when you guys first met each other. How about now? What do you respect most about what Jada is able to do on the court? What type of player is she? And then vice versa.
She's a very passionate player, and she knows where she wants to put the ball, and I look up to that so much because as an outside, that's the big part of the game, just to know where your shots are, and she does that perfectly, and it's just amazing. So that's what I look up to.
How about for Aliyah's play, what she's been able to accomplish? What really sticks out to you about that, and what do you admire most about her game?
Obviously, everything she's accomplished in her 4 years is pretty much amazing, and no one really has done that except her. And just her being able to put the ball down on any part of the court, and she puts her mind to it. Mm-hmm. If she wants to get a point, she will. And just the fire she brings to the team and to the court, especially when you're watching, it's just you really just want to play and win for her because she just wants to help your team win so much.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of the last question here, but when you both at the end here reflect on both of your volleyball careers, what really sticks out to you? What memories do you think are really going to last for you guys 5 years from now, 10 years from now, well past college? We'll start with you, Jada.
Obviously, the first 2 years making state and not getting past the first round, that was definitely the worst feeling. But then my senior year transferring, that will definitely stay with me because it was one of the best decisions. And then making state and winning second place with my team, those are obviously the best memories, and just being able to play with all my teammates that I've had over the years.
Mm-hmm. How about for you, Aliyah?
Definitely sophomore, junior year, and even freshman year going to state. Mm-hmm. Those are going to be memories forever. And like Jada said, the heart-wrenching feeling when you don't go to state and you see that your teammates are upset and your coaches are upset, I feel like I'll always know that feeling also.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I'm going to throw one more at you. You guys are both Division I college athletes now. That's when we're going to see you on the next volleyball court. So, Division I level, that's a heck of a thing. I'm sure you're both very proud of that. I guess, Aliyah, we'll start with you. What are you most looking forward to about your time at Kansas State? And I guess give us a little preview of what maybe the onlookers are going to expect.
Well, I go down in 2 months, so I'm looking forward to going down, meeting new people, getting to know my teammates and playing with them and my coaches and whatnot. But I'm excited just to play. That's my favorite thing ever. Volleyball is my favorite sport, and I'm just excited to see what's going to come from here.
Any thoughts about playing track? Running track.
Running track? My coach really wanted me to, but no. Yeah. No, I'm done.
It definitely seemed like a game right now.
Yeah.
Sure. There's got to be a ball in your hands.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. How about for you, Jada? What are you most looking forward to about Drake, and I guess what should we kind of expect?
Definitely looking forward to the better atmosphere and the bigger atmosphere that I'm going to be playing in, but I want to make an impact right away, whether I don't know what position that is right away, but I want to work up to outside, obviously. But I'm just excited to meet new people and get playing volleyball every day of the year, and I'm just really looking forward to it.
Awesome. Well, that is Co-Players of the Year, Jada Wills from Dyersville-Beckman and Aliyah Carter from Dubuque Wahlert. Thank you so much for sitting down with me, and I just got to say it's been a pleasure covering you both the last 4 years.
Thank you.